Hello, this is Amigo Japan again. Well, I'm trying to update everyone on a project that I've been working since, what is it, 2014? This is a project so that blind people can use their computer to program and do other things. Uh, it's my take on how it should be done. So here we go. Well, first of all, just input is all done by typing on the keyboard, blind touch typing, and output is all done by the speech synthesis. So you may want to close your eyes and imagine how a blind person would see it. I mean, imagine it or listen to it. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to Bilnd Operating Environment. Type help and press enter for help on how to use the commands. Enter command.
Okay, so first I'm gonna type help to see what options we have.
Command entered. Help. Execute. Y for yes, N for no. Help for Bilnd Operating Environment. Commands follow. Say phrase. We'll say a phrase. Run external X. We'll run the command X you specify on the host operating system, not for interactive programs. Calculate formula. We'll do the math in the formula, tell you the result. ls. We'll list the files in the current directory. Date. We'll say the current date. Time. We'll say the current time. List lines X. Lists all the lines of file X. Edit X. Edits file X. Enter command.
Okay, so as you see, I'm going to try just a few of the commands this time. Maybe I'll make a more in-depth video next time. So uh, let's say calculate. 1 plus 1.
Command entered. Calculate 1 plus 1. Execute. Y for yes, N for no. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Enter command.
Now, I guess the most important part of this, well, we're now in a kind of shell which is similar to bash. I would type ls, but I have so many files in this directory that it will take a long time to list, so I'm not going to do that. So let's see. So the first thing I want to say is that it's like it's a shell really like bash, but it works on any operating system, or at least it will. That's the idea. So the next thing we want to do is, for example, I want to show you the editor. The editor is probably the most important part that I'm working on now. Let's see. Edit new file .txt.
Command entered. Edit new file.txt. Execute. Y for yes, N for no. File does not exist. New file.txt, creating it as new file. Welcome to line editor. Type help and press enter for help on how to use the commands. Enter edit command.
So now I want to see the help for the editor. Let's see.
Line count tells you the number of lines in the file. List lines gives you a listing of the lines and line numbers. Delete line X deletes line X. Append line appends a new line at the end of the file. Insert line X inserts a new line in line number X. Edit line X edits line X. Say line X says the contents of line X. Say line X with punctuation says the contents of line X with punctuation. Say line X with punctuation and spaces, says the contents of line X with punctuation and spaces. Save, saves the file. Quits editor. Enter edit command.
Okay, so first thing we want to do is, for example, to append some lines. Let's try that. Append line.
Type contents.
Let's type this is line 1.
This is line 1. Enter edit command.
Now let's append another line. Append line.
Type contents.
Let's say this is line 2.
This is line 2. Enter edit command.
Okay, so then I'm going to list the lines.
Line 1, this is line 1. Line 2, this is line 2. Enter edit command.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is maybe insert a line. Let's say on line 2. That should put a line in between both, I think. Let me see.
Type contents.
So let's say inserted line.
Inserted line. Enter edit command.
Now let's list the lines.
Line 1, this is line 1. Line 2, inserted line. Line 3, this is line 2. Enter edit command.
Yeah, that worked as I thought. Then next, for example, we can save the file.
Save file. Y for yes, N for no. File new file.txt saved. Enter edit command.
And let's quit the editor.
Quit editor. Y for yes, N for no. Leaving editor. Enter command.
Now we're back in the bash-like prompt. So let's see. Let's do list lines of new file .txt. That's the file we just created.
Command entered. List lines new file.txt. Execute. Y for yes, N for no. File new file.txt contains 3 lines. Line 1, this is line 1. Line 2, inserted line. Line 3, this is line 2. Enter command.
And I'm not going to demonstrate it this time, but as you can see, we could also make a program in this environment. We could make a new, let's say, a Lua or a Python program, and then we could use this same shell to execute it. I made this program in Lua mainly because I thought it uses very few symbols, and I think symbols are hard to listen to when editing a program just by sound. So let's see. Yeah, originally I made this program because my wife got diabetes and I thought maybe she'd lose her sight, which she hasn't yet. Now I'm a little bit in danger because I have uh what do you call it? Cataracts and glaucoma. So I thought maybe I'll need the program. But anyway, I hope it's useful for somebody. Okay, I guess that's it for now. Goodbye.